Okay, so now we're going to do some converting. So here I have a mixed number. So you just do 2 times 3, and then you add the 1. And you keep the 3 the same. So 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1, and the 3 is the same. So that's 7 over 3. So we keep 3 the same. Oops, let's just do that again. That stays the same. Then you multiply these two together, 3 times 3, and you add the 2. So 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 over 3 is 11 over 3. So this 3 always stays the same. So the 10 stays the same, so it's 10. And we go 4 times 10 is 40, and we add the 9. So that's 40 plus 9 over 10. Oops, I said 10, but I didn't write 10. So that's 49 over 10. My pencil's going to break. Let me sharpen my pencil. Okay, so the 8 stays the same. 6 times 8 plus 7. So 6 times 8 is 48 plus 7 is equal to 55 over 8. Where's my calculator? Okay. Next one. The 4 stays the same. 3 times 4 plus 3. That's equal to 12 plus 3 over 4 equals 15 over 4. Here, I keep the 16 the same, and I multiply these. 11 times 16, and I add the 1. So 11 times 16 is 167 plus 1. There. Oops, you can't see the answer. There. Now, I keep the 4 the same. I multiply those two. 3 times 4, and I add the 1. So I get 12 plus 1 over 4 equals 13 over 4. Now if I want to put this in my calculator, I'm going to show you how people, let's just put this in the calculator. I'll put 1 over 4, and then I put a 3 in the front. And you'll see you'll get it wrong. It will not be this. Look, this is 13 over 4, and this is 3 over 4. It's wrong, because when you put it in your calculator that way, it's wrong. What you have to do is, because it's a mixed number, it has 3 numbers, you have to use this button, which is orange or yellow. So I have to hit the shift button first and then the fraction button. See how I get 3 spaces? 3, oops, something happened. Let me try that again. I put 3, 1, 4. Ah, now it's correct. Okay, so let's check the next one. This stays the same. 4 times 5 is 20. So I put 20 plus 3 equals 23 over 4. Let's check with my calculator. I push shift, the fraction button, put 5 and 3 over 4. Yep, 23 over 4. Next, the 8 stays the same. 2 times 8 plus 1. That's 16 plus 1 over 8 equals 17 over 8. Let's check on the calculator. Shift, fraction button, 2 cakes and 1 slice. 17 over 8. Good. Correct. So now the 16 stays the same. I do 2 times 16 plus 7. So 2 times 16 is 32, plus 7 over 16 equals 39 over 16. Let's use the calculator to check. Shift, fraction button. I have 2 cakes and 7 slices. What do I really have? Ooh, I have 39 slices. Good. Okay, let's turn the page. So now we're converting, we're changing improper fractions, so that's like when they're big on the top and small on the bottom. We're changing those ones to mixed numbers, the one with 3 numbers. Why do we do that? Because say I have 11 over 2 cakes. My mom says, how many cakes do you have? I say, oh, I have 11 over 2. My mother will hit me with a shoe, okay? If I want to make this simple, that's really the same thing as 5½ cakes. So when we're adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, sometimes our answer will look like this, but nobody understands it. I mean, it really kind of says I have 11 slices of cake, but I want to change it to a mixed number because then I can easily tell someone, yes, we have 5½ cakes, okay? So let's go to the practice. So the first thing we do is, okay, we're going to change it to something with 3 numbers. So the 7 stays the same because that means the cake is cut into 7 pieces. So step 1, I go 31 divided by 7. So in my calculator, 31 divided by 7. And I push SD. D stands for decimal. And it says 4 point blah, 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 blah. 4 point. I don't care what's after the decimal. I just want that big 4. And that big 4 says there's 4 cakes. That 4 goes here. Now from before, I know I can go 4 times 7. 4 times 7 is 28. But I really need to have 31. So 28 plus what is 31? 28, 29, 30, 31. So 20, so I have to add 3. So if I put 3 here, let's check. 4 times 7 is 28. 28 plus 3, 28, 29, 30, 31 is 31. Let's do it again. So I'm going to change it to a mixed number. So this one has to stay the same. Because it means the cake is cut into 3 pieces. Okay? So step 1 on my calculator, I go 16 divided by 3, and it's equal to 5 point blah, 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 blah. I don't care what's after the point. It just means there's 5 whole cakes. So if each cake is cut into 3, that means we have, when I multiply these, that means I have 15 pieces just with the whole cakes, but I have to get to 16, so I have to add a 1 up here because 15 plus 1 is 16. So 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16. Good. Let's look at the next one. So mixed number. So the bottom stays the same. And then to get the big number, I go 34 divided by 4 equals 34 divided by 4 equals 8 point blah, 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 blah. I don't care what's after the point. It says I have 8 whole cakes, so I put an 8 here. So I have 8 cakes, and each one is cut into 4. So 8 times 4 is 32. How many more slices of cake do I need to get to 34? I need 2 more slices. 32, 33, 34. That's a 2. I'll make it nicer so you can see it. Okay, next one. Let's make it into a mixed number. So 8, it always stays the same. And then I go 17 divided by 8 equals 17 divided by 8 equals, oops, you can't see. I push SD to get the decimal. 2 point blah, 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 blah. So this 2 says I have 2 whole cakes. So 2 times 8 is 16. So I have 16 slices of cake here, but I need 17 pieces. So I need to add 1. So I have 16 plus 1 is 17. Let's do some more. Okay, so let's make it into a mixed fraction. So the 4 stays the same. This number, you just go 35 divided by 4 equals 35 divided by 4. Means there's 8, I don't care about after the decimal, there's 8 whole cakes. So if there's 8 cakes and they're each cut into 4, how many slices do I have? 8 times 4 is 32. So I have 32 slices here, but it says I need 35 slices. So 32, 33, 34, 35. So I need 3 more to make 35. Next, mixed fraction. So the 3 always stays the same. It says the cakes are cut into 3 pieces. To find the big number, I just go 76, divide by 3. 76 divided by 3. Push the SD button. 25 cakes. I don't care about after the decimal, so it says there's 25 cakes. So there's 25 cakes, each one's cut into 3. That means for here, I have 75 pieces of cake. But I need 76, so I need 1 more. Let's look at this one. So let's make it into a mixed fraction. The 5 stays the same. And to get the big number, I just go 81 divided by 5. 81 divided by 5. Push the SD button. And it says there's 16 cakes. 16 whole cakes. So that goes here. 16 whole cakes. So now if there's 16 cakes and each one is cut into 5, 16 times 5 is, so here there's 80 slices of cake, but I need 81 slices of cake. That means I need 1 more. There. Okay, mixed fraction. The 16 stays the same. To get the big number, I go 53 divided by 16 equals 53 divided by 16 equals 3 point blah 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 blah. I don't care about what's after the decimal. I'm just going to take the big number in the front, the 3. So this tells me there's 3 cakes, 3 whole cakes. There's 3 cakes and each cake is cut into 16. So here 3 times 16 means I have 48 slices of cake here. But I need 53. I could count 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. So I need 5 more pieces. Okay. Alright, so mixed fraction. The 16 stays here, the same. The big number, I go 69 divided by 16 equals 69 divided by 16 equals, and I push SD, 4 cakes, 4 whole cakes. Remember, I don't care about what's after the decimal. That just says there's 4 whole cakes in there. So if I have 4 cakes and each cake is cut into 16, it means in total I have 64 pieces of cake here. But it says I need 69. So 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. I need 5 more slices. So I have 4 whole cakes plus another cake that only has 5 slices because someone ate the rest of it. Okay, let's do mixed fraction. So the 32 stays the same. Oops, that's not a 32. 32 stays the same. Okay, and then I have to divide this to say how many whole cakes are in there. There's 3 whole cakes. So I take that 3 and I say, there's 3 whole cakes in there. Each cake is cut into 32 pieces, so let's multiply it. 3 times 32. So in those 3 cakes, I have 96 pieces. But I need 113. Oh, that's a big difference. So I can go 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 17. I need 17 there. Or I can just go 113 minus 96. 113 minus 96, 17. So you can count, or you can just use subtract to get that, because that's a big number to count up. Okay. All right.